Okay, this is our requirement, isn't it? So we have a search component at the top, I mean filter component, and so for based on the name, ratings, or annual revenue, uh, and you apply that filter on the list of account record in the component search results accounts.html. Okay, and you apply the filter, then this needs to be uh, rendered accordingly. And on select of any of these account record, the detailed of such that particular account record will have to render in another component called account detail. Okay, and then you also get the child details of this particular account, and you can edit this account. It should be editable record. So except pagination, I have done the currently the application contains all the components. Okay. Okay. Now, yesterday, I think the last class we have done something partially, right? We have done this part, but we have not done it displaying account records in this format, right? We just render the list of account record. So in this interface, I had implemented a child component which will take care of rendering one particular account using lightning card. Okay, and currently I think 8 accounts are being displayed. Let's see how it has been done. Okay, and you'll see the filters applied. You are seeing only the hot. You are seeing including the cold. See, and now you'll see the accounts rated as warm also. Now it's only showing a warm account, and you can also filter here. Right, the filter is working, and on select of this, you'll see I get the selected account details here, and I can update. You get my point? And these are all the child details of this particular account. Right? These records are keep changing, right? Okay, then I'll show you how it has been done. So now, yeah. So when coming to this part, earlier we had only search results, isn't it? But now you can see inside the search results, I composed as a child component account line item. So we already discussed, right? Account line item is just to render one account record. You'll see here, one account record. So displaying the name, rating, and currency. Name, rating, currency. Okay, and the whole the details are inside the anchor tag, which means what? You see the hyperlink, right? Because it renders in the form of hyperlink when you nested anything inside a tag anchor, isn't it? So on click of this, what we have to do, we have to pass that particular account ID to another component. The component is account detail as per the requirement, right? Account detail HTML. I have here. So it just, so what it is actually, what it is, lightning record form, what it is actually, LDS, right? It's LDS approach, LDS lightning data service. So we have a record ID, which object, what are the fields. So currently the fields what I'm expected, what I rendered here is name, phone, rating, annual revenue. Okay, so you go to the JS, you'll see the fields are imported in the form of the meta information, right? The meta details of the field are imported in this format at salesforce/schema/account.name, phone, rating, annual revenue. Okay, and all these 4 fields are initialized to the property as an array. So this approach you know already, right? So these things and these things will you'll able to get this form. Okay, and rest of other things, what it is, to receive the account record, to receive account ID, because these two are two independent component, right, are rendered in two different DOM, not in the same HTML page. So we use LMS. So there is a new message channel has been created, has been implemented. Okay, see here, account selected message channel, and I added a payload account ID. Anything, any name you can use. Okay, for easy remembrance, for easy identification, I given the name. I named the payload as account ID. Okay, so we have to publish, right? Where you have to publish? On select, we are going to publish. So that publish LMS lightning message channel should be there in the account detail, sorry, account line item, isn't it? So account line item, the publish part, right? So on select, account line item, okay. Account line item, hold on. This account detail, filter account, search result, where I given the anchor. Okay, over here, line item. Okay, okay. What we have done here is on select of this, we pass the account ID to the parent component. We pass the account ID to the parent component. Okay, so how will you communicate from child to parent? With the help of custom event, right? You dispatch it, and which is a parent component? Search results account. This is a parent component. So over the parent component, we had the listener. This is called listener, right? Because the child component has fired the dispatched the event with the account ID as a payload, and we handle it. Handle selected. From here, we are going to publish. Handle selected. Publish. What are publishing? The account ID. So account ID is a payload, right? Payload in the account selected message channel. Okay, and so which is a subscription component? The subscription component is going to be account detail. So if you go here, account detail, we have a subscription part, on subscribed, right? On connected callback, we call this and filter change, where we are assigning the record ID. So record ID is a public property, right? A record ID is a property with at API. What will happen? That will be automatically assigned to this record form. So you'll be able to see the corresponding account details here, right? You get my point, all of you? Is that clear? Isn't it? You get the child details. Again, these two are two different component. These two are two different component. Again, we use LMS to Lightning Message Channel Service to communicate from here to there. So related record account. Okay, let's see. What is the name I preferred? Related. Okay. I think I given a different name here. Detail. Line item. Okay, not sure the component name. Let me check it in the Lightning App Builder. Oh, okay. Related list. Okay, there is a spelling mistake, right? Just hold on. I did it in local workspace. It needs to be retrieved. Okay, the component is not available here. It needs to be retrieved. You know how to retrieve a component? Any new component? You see, if you like to specify a particular component, you can specify it, or else you retrieve every component will be retrieved because it's given star, right? Every element type will be retrieved. Okay, it's being commented. I'm sorry. This is what we are talking about. Yeah. So related ACC list. Related ACC list. It has a account selected subscription logic, right? The part. So we receive the account ID assigned to the record ID. Record ID is again at API. You'll see here we use API result dot account. Okay, and yeah, record ID is being dynamically assigned to Apex. So Apex we used to get the record dynamically because it's a dynamic reference, right? As soon as we get the record ID, it's a reactive one, right? So what happens? It pull the related account record, the child account details, from the Apex. So if you see the Apex class, have a get account method. Yeah, get account method. So we get the child details. This is a child relationship query, right? We get the cases, opportunity, and contacts for that particular account ID. Okay, and so those will be assigned to the put into the in another a map. We put into the map, and we return that map in the form of string comma integer. Okay, the string would be the child name, right? Which child record, whether cases or opportunity. The key is the name of the child object, and the value in the map is nothing but the count of the child record for that particular account. So we are returning in the map in the form of map. So in the JS, we receive it, and you'll see in the JS we receive it and assign it to the result. Okay, and the result is an object because we receive the map. Map is a kind of object. It's not a primitive type. It's not like integer or string. It is a map. So they declare in the form of object, JSON object. Okay, name value pair. Map is also a key value pair, right? The result, we get the result. Then over here, the result dot contact, it will directly refer that particular key. Result dot opportunity, it refer the particular child, the name, right? In the name what we used to build that map, cases, opportunity, contact. Correct. So you refer the same name, and that will automatically display the value. This is a key, contact is a key, and you get the value. That is how you build the map. You return the map. Okay, so you will able to get the result at the bottom. So we use LMS from here to here, from here to here, from here to here to communicate. And only here we use there are two other communication we use type, like a child to parent, parent to child. From parent to child, which means search result to account line item, we use at API, parent to child. From on select, we use custom event to communicate account ID from child to parent. Isn't it? From here to here, LMS. From search result to account line item, we use at API. On select of this, we use custom event, and then we publish. We use LMS to pass account ID to this component, and again account ID to here. We use LMS. Okay, so I believe we use how many LMS channel? Account selected, filter change. Yeah, these two. That's it. These two. There are two. Okay, there are two LMS channel we used. One for the filters like search key, maximum revenue, rating value, and another to pass account ID. So we are able to get almost, I think, almost most of the things has been covered here. But of course, the pagination needs to be implemented. The pagination needs to be implemented. We can reduce the number of records to be rendered here, and we can we can improve the look and feel of this interface. So those things always we have a scope to we have more scope to improve the optimizing this application, right? We can optimize it to any level, right? You can reduce the number of tiles so that it will be looks. You can add more details here. Some more additional information you can add, maybe the billing city or shipping, right? You can add more information about the account, and see there is no rating, but you can display as null, or you can see how to improve this interface, and you can have a border here, isn't it? And you can highlight this. You can see how to highlight this. You can align this, isn't it? And you can have a better headings here. If you select, maybe the selected name can let appear here. Okay, and a lot of scope to improve. Suppose I edit this. Okay, for example, alpha. Currently it is warm. I make it as hot. You see, this is not being changed. You have to refresh. So how to dynamically refresh this, isn't it? That you can work on, and anything additionally you'd like to improve. For example, I like to add a new account record, right? I like to add a new account record. Maybe you can have one more additional button here to so that user can add a new account, isn't it? So those things you can think of. And you see there is a currency symbol is missing, whether it's a dollar or any other currency type, that you can also add here, currency symbol, right? Because what you are selecting, in what currency, annual revenue, that you can render here. And you can highlight, format the account details here, right? Highlight the name, highlight the labels. I have added only labels for rating, not for annual revenue. Maybe you can remove this and keep it uniformly, isn't it? And likewise, you can improve this application to any extent. Okay, the pagination you can apply. On click of that, you can navigate from one page to next page, right? And able to follow whatever I walk through?
Yes,
Have any general doubt or anything want me to discuss? Or so this is how any doubt I can clarify now, or else we can wind up. I can upload all these notes related to this interface.
okay.
Look into it. Okay, have a look, practice, and try to improve wherever I spotted, right? Maybe I can repeat. You can add a border here. You can align it. You can add the currency type. You can improve this each account record look and feel, and on change of this dynamically, refresh this account tile component, or right, see how you can do, and you need to apply a pagination as well, right? So anyway, it's been recorded. You can go through it. Right, and you can add this some placeholder here, right, to guide the user what needs to be entered. So as per the requirement, we have made like name, phone, or city, but in the Apex we have handled only name. You see, Apex I ask you to do it dynamically, right? So that part I have done actually, the dynamic query. Okay, but you just try, then I will walk through that dynamic thing in the next session. Okay, so for now, you just go through it. Don't copy paste and try. Refer the code and try to do it on your own.
Okay.
right? And try your level best to fix any issues you come across, any error on after an attempt, right? You're unable to solve, then you refer the code. So before you start anything, refer the code multiple times, understand how it has been done. Then you do from the scratch from on your own. Any issues, don't refer it back immediately. Do multiple attempts, then you refer the code. The reason I'm sharing the code. Okay, then we can wind up. We can. I'll connect for the pagination part. And meanwhile, if you guys can improve the look and feel, please apply some look and feel, whatever you can, and let me know.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then.